This is a podcast from Torfaen Voluntary Alliance. Hello, I'm Patrick Downs. Welcome to Word from the Third, where we'll be taking a look at all the big stories and news from the third sector here in Torfaen. So today on Word from the Third, I'm joined by Pastor John from Noddfa Church. Now, can you explain a little bit more, I think to start by your background and how you got involved with Noddfa?
Yes, wonderful. Hello, Patrick. Thanks for having me on today. I've been at Noddfa since 2014. Prior to that, I served as a deacon at a church in Newport called Noddfa Church, and that's where I became a Christian in my early 20s. I had a successful career in business, but then felt called of God to come to this valley and serve as pastor, which I've done, as I said, since 2014.
So tell me a little bit more about what Noddfa does.
So Noddfa, we started in 2014 with half a dozen elderly members. We were just months away from closure. Today, we welcome around 150 people every Sunday. We're a relatively young church. Average age is about 35. We have a Sunday school that welcomes up to 20 children each week. Our biggest growth demographic is men under 40, which is quite rare across Wales. And we serve around 300 people a week through our various different ministries. We have youth work and teenager work. We have clubs on Friday, 6 till 8 p.m. that are free. We have choirs for the kids and adults that Laura runs. Laura is one of our staff. She's a wonderful, godly woman. She leads our band on a Sunday morning. She also goes into all the local schools and care homes and runs music workshops with them. We have a food share ministry where we won several awards through the lockdown. We provided over 50,000 meals in the first lockdown. We stopped counting after that. And that continues. That's open 3 days a week, and we feed those in need in the community. And we're quite different to other food banks in that we don't request any kind of vouchers. People can come without giving their name or any kind of identification. We don't want anyone to feel hindered or stigmatized when coming for help. So we're open to all. There's various things we do. We have men's meetings on a Thursday night. We get over 30 men every Thursday. We open the Bible and discuss eternal truths together and have a time of fellowship. Mondays, the ladies meet. Wednesdays, everyone gets together. And of course, Sunday morning and evening. Various things from homework clubs to school uniform banks. We feed the homeless every week. All sorts of compassionate ministries. We've got a gardening club. Our graveyard, we partner with Keep Wales Tidy, and it's become a nature reserve where we've got hedgehog homes and bee hotels and lots of different plants. Flora and fauna offering various biodiversity. But the team that maintain that also go out and help those in need with their gardening, which is a great project. We do litter picking, lots of things. What we're famed for is Carols Under the Arch, which is an event we hold every Christmas, where at peak we get 1,300 people to the Big Arch, Abersucken, as a big community event where we have a Christian service and sing traditional Christmas carols. During the lockdown, we live streamed it and we had over 15,000 people watch it live. Noddfa's a community of which anyone can come and grow in. We're a place of education, a place of learning, a place where you can love and share.
Going through some of those projects, there's a whole host of projects that you've just spoken about, from the litter picking to carols under the arch. What would you say would be the most rewarding or enjoyable aspect of what Noddfa does?
We love God and love each other. And what I love to see is when new people come and they feel welcomed, no matter what their background. Through the community that we have here, we see their lives transformed. whether they're from a middle class background and through us they've used the church as a vehicle to give back to those in need, or whether from a place of social dysfunction through the love of our community, they know social mobility and perhaps get a job for the first time, have reconnected with loved ones or estranged children. It's wonderful to see lives transform for the better. And that's why we do what we do.
So if I could grant a wish for Noddfa, this is a question I ask on all the podcasts. If I could grant a wish, what would that be?
That's a fantastic question. As I said, we love God and we love each other. And my prayer is that those that are outside of our grace community would at least come and give us a try. I would like to see our whole valley have meaning and purpose that transcends self and lives for a positive community.
So how can people get involved? What do they need to do to get in touch?
Well, essentially, they can just show up Sunday morning, 11 o'clock, and help us challenge your assumptions of what church is. Facebook, Noddfa Church, Noddfa, Noddfa meaning refuge in Welsh. We're on Instagram, Noddfa Church, and we're on YouTube. For those that might not be able to get to us, watch us online and you can see what we're all about there.
Pastor John from Noddfa Church, thanks for joining us today on Word from the Third.
Thank you.
And don't forget, if you want to contact TVA, Torfaen Voluntary Alliance, for anything regarding the third sector here in Torfaen, get in touch regarding funding, volunteering, any kind of support or governance. info@tvawales.org.uk. You can also find us on social media on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter at TVA Wales, or of course on the website. It's all there at tvawales.org.uk. This podcast is produced by TVA, Torfaen Voluntary Alliance.